Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today on Curious Minds, it's going to be a Midrank madness between SandSlott and Krzysztophor. I think that's pronounced Krzysztophor, but maybe I'm wrong. Bottom right, we got ourselves a red Zerg. It is Krzysztophor, and in the top left, we got ourselves SandSlott. Not slot sand, SandSlott. Got it. Okay, so, ooh, a pool first here. Out of Krzysztophor. Let's see if SandSlott is going to probe scouts like all the pros do and maybe try to block the hatch. Well, it's a little too late to block the hatch, but scouting with this probe is still possible. And yes, he is going to scout with it. All right, man. So this is my every other week look at what's going on in the mid-rank of the ladder. If you want me to cast your mid-rank madness replay, make sure it is gold, platinum, or diamond. Send it to Sniper Monkey with the subject of mid-rank madness. He'll look them over, he'll see which ones are best, and he'll send them to me right away. Alright, so this did make the cut. Sniper Monkey enjoyed it a lot. The pool is done. We got 4 lings on the way, and this is beautiful. This is where you come in and say, oh, the pool's already done. But there aren't any lings out, so it wasn't a super fast 12 pool. But man, could have blocked the hatch just for a minute, I guess, because there's lings on the way. 6 lings on the way, and this is where Krzysztophor needs to wall. So he goes a second gateway up. He's waiting for enough resources. Oh, he has enough resources to go. There we go. To go Cyber Core, and then Chronoboost the Zealot out. And this is beautiful. This is a well-executed response. I mean, having 2 gates out, probably not necessary, but in order to complete the wall, just to make sure that's what he did. Leaning bot is actually maybe, typically blocking that Nexus location, but recognizing, okay, this is effectively a 1 base opener from the Zerg. I can't expand. I need to go 1 base versus 1 base. The Zealot's like, am I in the, can I get run by here? No, great. Fantastic. So the Lings do the smart thing. They don't attack the Zealot, where only like 1 or 2 of them can attack him, and he can kill all of them, no problem. Ah, they're trying to bait him out. Trying to bait him out by attacking that gateway. The Zealot is trying. Okay, so the probe makes it home, which is nice. Making an Adept. There we go. So an Adept is on the way. Adept will shut this down for sure. No, Bob! Bob, no, but another Zealot pops out to save his life. Get him! Save him. No, Bob. Oh, the no! The reposition was too good. That was amazing. I can't believe that Zealot is alive with 12 HP. Chrono boosting out the Adept. I don't know that you... Oh! Target firing the wounded Zerglings there. Dude, that is such sick play from SandSlott. Yeah, this is amazing. And this guy runs out to get surrounded and killed, but then that doesn't happen. Well done. So the Adept pops. The gateway is alive, and I don't think it's going to die. I really don't think so. I don't see any indication there are a million more lings on the way. I kind of feel like... I don't know. I feel like about, 10 more speedlings show up. Maybe 20, you can kill this, flood in, and win the game. But, droning up is not bad here at 21 workers and 2 bases. Doing all right, spending his money. Is he getting metabolic boosts? He should. He's got 100 gas for it. I'm worried about him, though. I'm worried now, because anytime you go for an early ling attack and you don't kill your enemy, you put yourself behind economically. 10 lings have died, and nothing has died for the Protoss. That is a perfect game being thrown so far by our Protoss player, SandSlott. Let's see. Let's see if this works out. Okay, 3rd base final. I was worried Krzysztophor wasn't going to get a 3rd base, but definitely happening. Adepts cruising in. There are 2 queens and a couple Zerglings. I like that Krzysztophor doesn't have a million Zerglings right now. I do. He's just got a good queen count. There we go. Fantastic. Gonna maybe kill one of these Adepts. No, nothing dies. Nothing dies today for SandSlott. Immortals. Immortal stuff here. Man, Protoss looking good. Metabolic boost on the way. Still getting that gas is Krzysztophor, but for what reason is the thing, right? Pretty much every Zerg player that's professional will go ahead and pull workers off gas here. Sometimes all the workers, sometimes 2 of the workers, and put them to work on minerals right now because that's what you need to drone up. And then, then you go for a lair after you have 45 or so workers. Maybe 40 workers, somewhere around there, right? And then you put them back on gas, maybe take additional gas from there. Right now, you don't need 150 gas, unless you're going burrow, I guess. Is this him being like, well, I've got a bunch of gas, might as well get an upgrade? So speedlings, yes. What's the Protoss player up to? Well, he's got a couple Stalkers and a couple Adepts. He is making an Oracle. Excellent. Love the Oracle opening. Plus, he's getting charged for his Zealots. Always good. Just always get charged for your Zealots in every matchup you're going to make Zealots in. Sometimes PvP, you don't get Zealots necessarily, so whatever. But, you know, against Zerg, always good. It's never bad to have charge lots. Okay, kill this probe. No. Bad. You know better than this. You know better than this. What are you doing? Maybe he's distracting. But this is the beautiful stutter step here. Oh, but pins him in. Finally, something dies to the Protoss. It's an Adept. It's another Adept. It's a Stalker. It's maybe another Stalker if these Lings surround it. Shield battery out of energy and hacking away. I love this Ling timing. Out of Krzysztophor. He's actually going to force a cancel on this. Or maybe just kill it. Okay, there's your cancel. He needs to learn how to run past things he's chasing and surround them and kill them. That's like 2 or 3 times now. He's been chasing stuff he's faster than, but not getting the surround on it and wiping it out. So that's something that Krzysztophor needs to work on if he's watching this. And something SandSlott is very grateful for. He's like, oh, thank goodness this Zerg doesn't know how to surround my Stalker out here. He's just chasing instead of run past and then attack once you have him surrounded. I like the creep spread. It's okay. I mean, again, the main goal here is connecting all bases with creep, which is, we're pretty close to that at this point. Not too far away. Still no lair from Krzysztophor, though. There you go. Lair timing starts now. Saturating his second gas. His third and his fourth gases are up. He's got 64 workers. Hot didgeridoo. Man alive. That is... Okay, so really droning up hard. That's such a good thing. A lot of Zerg players will be like, okay, I made 20 Lings. I canceled the third base. Let's make 1,000,000 more Lings. Rah, get on up there. But then your economy's terrible, and if you don't kill the Protoss, they come kill you. I love the burrow. You know what? Killing the third base and burrowing the Ling to prevent it from being replanted is such a sick move. We have an Oracle out. Oracle's name is Saturday Morning Cartoons. Once the delight of children everywhere, now pushed aside due to the rise of kids' entertainment all the time channels, changes in the law requiring education content, and worst of all, the internet. The last Saturday morning cartoon broadcast was sent into space, where it now desires attention after being neglected. Problem, only way to get attention of people streaming cartoons on their phone is murder. So you come over here and toss a revelation down. Hey, there we go. Now you can expand. Huzzah! You don't have an observer. Revelation will do in a pinch. Fourth base coming in from Krzysztophor, but he should be able to handle this. I like Krzysztophor's game. He needs to respond to it now, though, before this base dies. Well, it's going to get canceled. All right, neat. But everything here, I mean, this should not be an engagement from SandSlott. He knows that. That is way too much Roach Ravager. Get on out. No, Saturday morning cartoons. No, he's good. Saturday morning cartoons is going to die. Run! Run! Oh, and then a recall out. Okay, fine. Fine. 2 recalls today. Fourth base getting replanted. It didn't die. It was just canceled, so there's a bit of a refund there for the Zerg player. Third base coming in from SandSlott, but the Zerg player, my gosh, 4 bases for him. 76 to 39 workers? Wow, this is amazing. Oh, he's all the way up at the third base, just being like, shield battery dead, cannon dead, zealots dead. Oh, this is really bad. He's not microing all that well. Oh, the Oracle dies to corrosive bile. Never a good thing. But warping in some reinforcements here is SandSlott. He brings the queens up. Transfuse! Transfuse! Dude, this is... No, dude, 2 Stalkers dying to Ling attacks. There's a Void Ray out, but there's queens here now. What? The queens are providing a ton of extra damage. Archons are going to join the party. Absolute abject chaos here at the third base, but it seems like the Protoss should be able to hold. There we go. Archons are just going to be laughing at the attacks that queens do to them. This guy trapped by a Warpin, and then Zealots murder her. Queen's still trying to walk. It's an attempted queen walk here from Krzysztophor. Not not great. No, come on. No, come on. No, why? Why are you doing this? Sorry, Brenda. Brenda is very dead. Creep spread, push in. Army value is 55 to 40 for Krzysztophor. All right, that's fine. 73 to 45 workers. He's, my gosh, saturating the fourth base like a boss. Maybe going to take a fifth base here, too. And yeah, just doing that again, just maybe trying to max out on Roach Ravager here. 16 Roaches on the way helps with that for sure. And then just going. I really don't know if I feel good about this from SandSlott. The moving out idea I mean, yes, you want to put some pressure on the Zerg player, absolutely. But with this many roaches on the way and no immortals in that comp at all, Mass Roach is amazing against Archon Stalker Zealot. That's why you want 2 immortals in this comp, so you can handle a mass roach attack, because otherwise roaches just murderize everything here. So there's 1. 1 immortal has joined the party here from SandSlott. That's good. Ooh, top right base from Krzysztophor. I like Krzysztophor's macro quite a bit. He's doing well. He's expanding while he's attacking, which is something I usually like to talk about in Midrank Madness, but I don't have to because Krzysztophor is exhibiting how you do it pretty darn well. Bleh. Bleh. Zergling's dead, but these Zerglings are scoutinglings. They're here to see where the army is. And I love that you can see this thanks to the Zelonga Watchtower. Protoss can see Zerg. Zerg cannot see Protoss. That's funny. Okay. Do you want to? I don't know if you want to come in here, SandSlott. Like, we'll bring the Void Ray. We'll be fine. Lurker Den on the way. Krzysztophor's up 186 to 102 supply. He really should just kind of win the game here. But one way to not win the game when you have a massive advantage is not attacking your opponent when you're maxed out and they're not even close to it. It's hard maybe to know exactly when they're maxed out, but oh, high ground positioning, corrosive bios! Landing there. Archons? No. Archon's absolutely not going to do anything. Maybe don't go down the ramp. Maybe don't go down the ramp. Smart. Smart. He's like, okay, we're going to stay at the top of the ramp. Then Protoss decides he wants to follow. I don't know about this. I really don't. Yeah. Another Archon dies, and SandSlott's got to back the heck on out there. Turning your wounded roaches into Ravagers immediately brings their HP back up to 100%, which is amazing. If you're going to make more Ravagers, make sure you choose the ones that are injured for that very reason. So, ooh, Disruptors, though. Okay. All right. SandSlott says, you know what's really good against Roach Ravager and Hydras and stuff is the Disruptors at this level. They're amazingly good. If I get a couple good Disruptor hits off here, I can really wipe out a giant chunk of the enemy army and not have to worry about it anymore. Even the odds here, because right now it's 128 to 59 army supply. Real bad. Disruptor shot. Okay, big one. Big one. 8 kills on that Disruptor already. Woo! Let's make more, says SandSlott. This is amazing. Dude, we're getting Infestors. We're getting Pathogen Glands here from Krzysztophor. I am loving this. This is really good play from the Zerg player. Protoss, though, Disruptors, the ultimate come from behind unit, right? When behind, make Disruptors. And hopefully, at the professional level, it's more of a hope thing. Hopefully you can kill, 8 units per shot. But, at the lower levels, it's almost a guarantee. If you can control them with any level of skill, you can kill a ton of stuff. Dude, this is amazing. SandSlott really wants a 4th base, and Krzysztophor's just like, nah. How about you don't get one of those? How about your Observer dies, too? Because I have Overseers and Hydras in this group. Dude, SandSlott's in a lot of trouble. Krzysztophor's at 71 workers. He's getting 2-2 for his melee units. I don't know about going in here, though. Attacking into a pretty entrenched position. Disrupt, just take decent dodge. That was a big hit there, though. Lurkers causing some major problems. Oh, Blinding Cloud. What on earth? Or Microbial Shroud, sorry. Microbial Shroud only works against air units, which I guess there's a Void Ray here. Did he mean to throw a fungal down or something? Because that was weird. Oh, Lurkers. Beautiful use of... Disruptors killing Lurkers. That is so good. It's such a good thing. SandSlott says, I'm going to expand again. And once again, no army to defend here. Oh my gosh, another Burrowed Ling. Dude, when Krzysztophor canceled that 3rd base and burrowed a Ling to prevent it from being replanted, that was a big sign. This is a really good Zerg player. This is maybe a dude who's on the brink of making it into Masters if he's not already. APM check, I guess. 198. Wow, on average. 135 for the Protoss. And look, Protoss don't need... Oh, Disruptor dies. Protoss don't need a ton of APM compared to Zerg for sure. Dude, it's 128 to 42 army supply. All the Disruptors are dead. There are a few Immortals here, but the Hydras don't care about that. And I love that Krzysztophor's not just moving his way into a fairly entrenched position here from SandSlott. Okay, there's a cannon and a shield battery. It's not moving his way in there too much, right? I think he could still win, but I support being cautious. I really do. Oh, no, that Lurker, there's a fungal. Okay, now the Void Ray can't run as fast. Does manage to make it out there. Lurker's on the high ground. Killing an assimilator. There's still 1,500 gas there. And SandSlott just feels like, I hate PvZ. I hate PvZ so much. Just the Zerg so fast. They can hit so hard. I'm trying to use disruptors. It's not working for me. I hear you, man. I hear you, SandSlott. It was just, I don't know. How do you respond to a bunch of Zerglings showing up, killing your third base, and then a Ling burrowing to prevent it from coming up? I guess you're faster with the Revelation on the Oracle, right? Okay, this Zealot attack doing some work for SandSlott. Doing some work. Run the drones. You need to run your drones. Oh my gosh, they're not running the drones. 14 drones have gone down. All these Zealots are absolutely dead. This group, did this group just catch a massive disruptor hit? Did he come down this ramp and get murdered by that? I'm going to go with, I'm fairly sure that he did, yes. So he sent some of his army down to deal with those Zealots. And then what is this? What is this play? Okay, one of them missed. The other one was a really nice connection. All right. Revelation on the Lurkers. They're going down. The Infestors can't really do much about this at all. And the rest of his army is just kind of hanging out down. Hey, guys, come help, maybe. This is where F2 is kind of good. You can select all of your army. Dude, it's 108 to 78 army supply all of a sudden. Okay, Disruptor down. That's big. Another Disruptor taking massive hits here. SandSlott using the power of the Disruptor and Zealot run-bys to maybe win this game. I cannot believe this right now. It's still 80 to 56 supply. SandSlott is still down multiple bases. I don't see a world in which okay, Hydra's flanking. Disruptor down, Archon down. I still don't see a world in which Krzysztophor loses this. But you know, SandSlott's making it a little bit interesting here. Nova hit from the south. But it's that's a lone Disruptor. And it gets picked off. Oh, it hurts. Losing a Disruptor to one Hydralisk. Krzysztophor doesn't have a ton of money. I'm realizing all of a sudden here. He's making Hydras and Lings to deal with this, which is the right choice. But now SandSlott's ahead in overall army supply. 56 to 56 now. This is insane. Krzysztophor is trickling units in to try and deal with this. Not how you want to do it. Sack the base, pull the drones somewhere else, stack your units somewhere else. Oh, this is the biggest mistake I think Krzysztophor's made all game, is just trying to trickle in units piecemeal and just donating them to the Protoss army. This Hydra Link stuff is exactly what he needs. 14 more Hydras on the way, and it's still making Immortals. I don't agree with that whatsoever. Here from SandSlott. It's Ling Hydra. I don't know that you need Immortals here. I mean, it helps you kill bases more quickly. Also, drones are just kind of... Okay, no group. Okay, run the drones out of this location. Saturate this base with them. Group up down here, and then come kill this. It feels like he's defending hard. I guess dealing with Lurkers, the Immortals are really good at that. Pretty good. I mean, the Lurkers do bonus damage to that. See, but then you didn't actually save it. It feels like he needs to save that base when he absolutely does not need to save that base. He needs to regroup down here, get everybody together. SandSlott still doesn't have a fourth. He's got a Lurker up here murdering stuff. 6 kills on that guy. It's 48 workers from SandSlott. This is falling apart real quick for Krzysztophor. What an absolutely chaotic game this has been for a minute and a half now. By that I mean longer. Oh, the Archon play. The Hydras are good. Dude, these Immortals, though. 35 killed Immortal. GG, what the F, says Krzysztophor. And SandSlott is your winner. What indeed. Remember when I was like, Protoss is complaining about how terrible PvZ is and how overpowered and imbalanced Zerg is. And then he just wins. He's like, all right, look, can't get a fourth base. What it all started with was the charge lot run by down here. Charge lot run by, good unit, amazing unit in StarCraft 2. Run them down. that forced Krzysztophor to split his army, and then for some reason unknown to me, he splits his army in half, sends half his army down a ramp, which he's been not doing here. He knows not to do it here. He does it here, catches a huge disruptor shot, bam! The rest of the half of his army gets wiped out, and this army's sitting down here doing nothing. They cleaned out the zealots, weren't part of this engagement at all, and then SandSlott's like, well, can't get a fourth base, let's A-move, and then he just moves down. And then Krzysztophor, the big mistake for Krzysztophor today, he really should have won this game, is let this die, move the drones down here maybe, run them up to this corner, send them over here and build a base. He acted like he needed to send every Ling and Hydra he made to stop this army now, because losing this base was death, when it was not death. It wasn't death. He could lose this, and he could lose this. And he could still win the game because he has this base mining and this base mining. It's 2 base to a rapidly depleting 1 base of income here from SandSlott. So, yeah, he just needed to continue. Make Ling Hydra. Yes, Ling Hydra was the answer. Stack them here, right? Stack them here. Let these die. Evacuate the drones from these locations. Again, you could probably expand down here. SandSlott wouldn't know. But make your Lings, make your Hydras, and gather them in one place. Gather them here so you have a bigger army. Do not trickle individual Lings and Hydras into this army because they will eat them gladly. Because having the right counter to something does not mean you can send in 2 of that unit and take down 10 of the thing they're good against. Not how it works. Yeah, so then you get a 35 kill Immortal against a situation where he should not get that many kills because he's not good against Ling Hydra. But that's what... Man, but again, 2 or 3 Lings showing up, 2 or 3 Hydras, dead. Krzysztophor was panicked. He needed to take a second, sack these 2 bases. He knows the Protoss doesn't have a 4th because he has Lings burrowed here. I guess a Roach is burrowed there anyway. But yeah, just goes to show, man, sometimes, you know, a player who is maybe better than his opponent can drop a match just because of maybe some panicking and just a couple little things falling apart there. That's exactly what happened for Krzysztophor. Truly incredible. Really, really, really incredible stuff there. So well done. And SandSlott honestly probably feels like he got away with one. He should. He definitely should. Ooh, great. Resources lost 34,000 from Krzysztophor, 22,000 from SandSlott. Army value, it was like what, 125 to 40 or something at one point, and a couple disruptor shots, and 1 zealot run by gets the ball rolling, and SandSlott takes the win. Well played. I cannot believe he came back from that position. I guess it's mid-rank madness. That's what happens in the mid-rank madness. Is madness happens. Madness happens. Awesome. Truly awesome. All right, good. So that is going to be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Midrank Madness. Again, send your replays to Sniper Monkey with the subject of Midrank Madness. Thanks again, Sniper Monkey. But yeah, you can catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension is before